Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. It's time for Owin's Field Report, sponsored by Les Schwab Tire Centers.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, obviously, things in the last 24 hours have changed tremendously. It doesn't matter if you're like me and you're chasing feathers or like a lot of people still chasing fins out there, right? Meaning fish and birds. Anyway, rivers took a lot of water yesterday, right? That's excellent. For us waterfowl hunters, well, we need the water bad, like really bad. And there was quite a bit of it that showed up. Hopefully it'll hang out for a while, not just, get drawn up into the ground and disappear. Cross your fingers that actually holds out. So any of the reports that I got yesterday, and there was a couple that were positive, but things changed just like that. So kind of irrelevant. We'll find out a little bit later on when we talk with Dave and Nick, kind of what the consensus will be along the coast, how much water that they got, what those rivers are going to look like. But going into this week, if you have been just chomping at the bit, jonesing to get out onto a river and target either silvers, chinook, or might be a little early, but chum that are going to come in in areas that you can target them, not retaining them, of course. Don't want to get anybody in trouble. This is going to be a good week for you. So just keep that in mind. It might actually be something I end up doing this week because I won't be able to chase ducks until Thursday. But it is what it is. So in the end, this is great stuff. This is exactly what we need to have. And hopefully we get a bunch of snow up in the mountains. We'll find out from Peyton what we can expect there here in a little bit. But this will be the last time that we show fish counts. This is for Bonneville. No real reason to keep it as we go forward. We usually kill it this time of year or November-ish. But in the end, numbers have definitely dropped back down to where they are normal levels currently. A little bit of bounce to silvers going over Bonneville. And certainly that fishery up there is going to hang on for a little while. But again, with river levels changing, different scent coming out of those tributaries above Bonneville, that will also draw silvers out of the main stem Columbia up into some of those areas as well, or for that matter, just get them to push further east. So things will change a little bit there. Where things will really change are in the rivers, pretty much everywhere. Doesn't matter if it's in the valley or along the coast, north, central, or south coast. All this stuff is going to change for the better. But again, here's the Willamette. No forecasted change here, which is really surprising to me, but at least that's what they're saying. As we move through, Peyton made a great point yesterday with the shutdown, government shutdown, whatever the heck that is, on not seeing that, but the forecast is still kind of staying consistent. It's just not showing current levels. But at the very least, looks like the Columbia is going to take a nosedive after all this rain. I wonder if it's going to get cold up high. Interesting. Bonneville staying very consistent, which is a good thing if you are spending time out there chasing fish still. Clackamas River, I always call this my home river. Nice little bounce there. Certainly, if there were fish that were down in the Willamette or in the lower systems of the Clackamas, it will move up, and that's going to be the same for any system after that kind of a bump. North Coast, Wilson, same thing. I mean, this is stuff that you're looking for. This is your barometer for everything north of the central part of our coastline over here in Oregon. Everything bounced up beautifully. These are the things that you're looking for every year, that bounce and then the turn. That's the time to be there. Clarity, of course, is going to be an issue in some of these systems, but not all of them. And the old school adage comes into play when this water's up high like it is. And none of these are super high. They're just, this is the initial, first of the year freshet, right? As soon as they turn over, clarity is certainly important. Fishing it on the fall, way more important. And if the water is off color, they're right there. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're going to be in a drift boat, you're going to fish tight. If you're from the bank, you're going to fish tight. No sense in casting all the way out there into the fast water where the fish aren't, right? Unless you're doing some swinging stuff and you swing it in and you're working your bank all the way down. But anyway, that being said, the fish are going to be relatively tight in these situations. So this is all really, really, really good stuff. It's going to get a lot of people excited. And along the coast, everywhere, up and down, there's going to be a bit of aluminum hatch, I would be willing to bet. Just saying, be prepared when you get out there. Play nice, okay? Everybody just wants to go out and have some fun. Everybody wants to try to catch a fish. No sense in getting arguments. You've all seen it, okay? Gets awfully annoying, as always. ProCure, don't forget to send Jason at ProCure.com an email for this 100% real, absolutely positively, if somebody wins each week and they win themselves a prize pack that's currently slanted towards Steelhead for a very good reason. Still some questions coming in about winter steelhead. I giggle because we got so much to look forward to before winter steelhead season kicks off, but this is the time to get ready. And if you get that chance to win that prize pack, there you go. And Steve and Phil and Jason and everybody over there, thank you for putting on that weekly giveaway. You do have to enter in each week in order to win. So keep that in mind. Not everybody can win. 200 or 300 a week, enter in. Got to be patient, some people out there. All right, let's check in with Peyton Major and find out what's going on. You absolutely nailed it yesterday. When I left here, I was like, okay, if these winds are going to be coming, I was trying to picture the direction of my house, how that wind was going to be coming, and it was correct. We lost all of our Halloween stuff in the front yard, like a lot of people did.
I know. Skeletons toppled over. I saw some videos of garbage cans going down the road. It was windy yesterday. I actually pulled this video just for you, Owen, because the Nehalem River.
Nice.
Just talking about it. Sarah Alvarez posted this, rain at the Nehalem River. We love to see it, right? We need to get those river levels back up. But climatologically, they're the lowest right now as we begin wet season. Okay, check out these max wind gusts. I mean, impressive. A lot of us around 45 miles per hour, which is the criteria for a wind advisory. So good job on the National Weather Service there. Timberline 63, Silverton also into the 50s. I think the big talker was what happened at the coast. I mean, 60 miles per hour. Newport Bridge, this is an elevated sensor, 75. Impressive. Okay, Sunday, 4 things to know. Showers are going to continue. We're not off the hook just yet. And even some downpours. Maybe you already experienced that this morning. Probably another ½ inch for most of us, even less for some. And not as windy today. Gusts will be around 25 to 30. We're going to label it breezy and also a little coastal storm chance. I've only seen a few strikes right around the coast since sunrise. It has actually largely tapered off in the last hour or two. And this is a little risk there for any kind of lightning. It's very small and just lasts until the early afternoon. Radar, though, is active, especially right over the coast range. We've seen some heavy rain there specifically. I know the metro also got a couple waves this morning, but I do think things will lighten up this afternoon. You can see even some sun breaks are possible, just on and off little light showers here or there, and no storm threat as we head into Monday morning. So 8/10 Friday, 4/10 Saturday. This is just for PDX. Puts our totals just short of 3 inches for the month. We'll take that. Also, live look at Ski Bowl. This is exciting. We finally got some good snow up there. Passes are also getting snow, so just know that if you are traveling on the passes, it's going to be pretty snowy there. One thing, though, is it's not going to last. Our snow level increases as we get through the second part of the week, and that just means we're probably going to lose all the snow we get today, unfortunately. Heading toward Halloween and Halloween weekend, do know we are going to get a little warmer, mostly dry, a few showers here or there, possibly Wednesday morning or Saturday. And I do think Halloween will be dry as well, and also the dreaded fall back is next Sunday, Owen. So, well, I guess we get an extra hour's sleep, but still, I know.
I was really hoping you were going to say it's going to rain for a few more days.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I guess it's just the end of October. We got plenty of time for rain to show up. Yeah, and everybody seems to hate the spring forward, fall back. That's supposed to change at some point. I mean, they've been threatening this stuff for
I don't know.
100 years. Who knows?
All I know is sunset's going to be before 5 p.m. next Sunday, and it's not going to be fun.
I get that. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate the insight as always, Peyton. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Sharon. She's from Scappoose, one of my favorite places in the whole world. She looks looking for a place to donate fishing gear. That's a pretty easy answer. Sharon, what's going on?
Hi, Owen. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
I'm doing just fine, hon. I just wanted to let you know I have a lot of fishing equipment, poles, boxes of all kinds of wonderful things. Real quick, you know, my father passed a short while back, and just this last month now my mama passed away, and the house is on a reverse mortgage, and they're kicking me out after taking care of them for all these years. So I have to get rid of things right away, and I know Daddy would just love, you know, knowing his fishing gear was being appreciated, and so was wondering if you could talk about that wonderful place where you could donate all the fishing gear to help people get out there and enjoy themselves. Is that something you could talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. Sharon, first things first, our condolences for you and your family. That's sad and tragic. That's terrible news. But as far as being able to donate that, it's easy. It's called Rods and Reels in Need.
Okay.
The folks there will absolutely help out with getting that gear from you, and they get it to families and kids who really need it. It's a great way that organization can help get families and, of course, kids out into the outdoors, and a lot of them for the first time, because obviously fishing gear and the right equipment can be spendy. So obviously it's a great way to help out others. So Sharon, rods and reels in need, and I'll make sure that Ryan, make sure we give her pizza info or the info that you can give her there off the website so she can contact them. But
Great.
Sharon, it's easy to do, and it helps out tremendously. Some folks might think, it's not that big of a deal, but it's absolutely a huge deal, and they do everything that they can to help their families out there. But
he was salmon and steelhead. I mean, he was out there. It's funny, and I have to tell you, I haven't been out doing anything like this for years and years, hunting or fishing with Daddy or any of that, just because, time, you just don't do it. But I watch your show because it makes me feel close to my dad, hearing you talk and seeing your face light up when you're talking about stuff. It keeps my father close to me, because he was just, like you, he lived for it. He just enjoyed it. So anyway, what you and your crew are doing there with your show is so wonderful, and keep up the good work, okay?
Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. You just made my day. Make sure you don't hang up so I can make sure Ryan gives you all the info that you need, okay? But again, have yourself a great weekend. Thanks for the thought of helping those families and kids out. We appreciate that, Sharon. Have a great weekend. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have another Chevy Silverado Tech Tip of the Week. A couple of questions came up yesterday after talking with Scott Call from Brad's here in the studio. One in particular about cleaning, and then the other about, what to put them in there and make them all dirty. So we're going to have that when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Hawken Fishing, perfection in fishing gear, Ocean and the Saltwater Sport Fishing Show, and by Haxton's Canvas and Upholstery, the trusted name of the Pacific Northwest.